Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and keep it clapping for Virginia Gonzales.
How about giving a round of applause to another level? So you ready to take it to the next level? Woo, me too. But you know what? I got to get something straight. I know my name's Virginia Gonzales, but I really prefer to be called a Big Mama Chicano Madonna. And Chicanos, aren't you guys funny? Everybody has a nickname, no? You guys, I met this guy. He was a big hairy dude, so they called him Grizzly. And there was this other vato. He had buck teeth, so they called him Rabbit. And my dad, he's Bigfoot. Hi, I'm his daughter, Sasquatch. Actually, that's not my nickname. My nickname's Amazon. And I was given that name when I was a prison guard. I really was. They recognized me from Green Pod. Now, I worked out at the Grants facility for quite a few years, and the inmates gave me that name because of my large stature. And one of them once said, Amazon, does it make you mad that we call you Amazon? And I said, at first it kind of did, because it is a nickname. But then I looked it up in the encyclopedia, and did you know that Amazon women are a legendary tribe of beautiful women? Thank you. They're skillful hunters. They mate with their men and then they kill them. Just call me Amazon. And you know, people often ask me the weirdest things because I am a big mama Chicana Madonna. You know, I had a guy ask me once, he says, Virginia, what ethnic combination does it require to create a woman of your stature? And I said, well, I'm Native American Indian, Mexican American, and French. But I usually skip the ethnic explanation and I tell them it was the milkman. Pues que? Milk does a body good? And just because I'm big, you know, I'm still a girl and guys are tough, so I took a self-defense class. And it was really good because the guy said, he told me, he says, you know, Virginia, imagine yourself walking down a dark alley and there's a guy waiting in the bushes. What are you going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to hope that he gets one look at my size and he waits for the next one. Too much work. Are there a lot of married people out tonight? Woo! Me too. Been married 14 years. Wow, man. Time flies when you're having fun. But you know what I had to do when I first got married? Because I'm a Chicana, okay? I'm particular about the way I look. And so for the first 4 years, I would wake up at 4 a.m. and I would reapply my makeup and go back to bed. Isn't that how they do it in the movies? Well, anyway, I did that for 4 years. And then one night, I slept in. My husband woke up and I didn't figure it out at first. He looked at me. And then he looked at the pillow. And then he looked at me. Oh, and there it was, right on the pillow. My face rubbed off. My eyebrows, my cheeks, my lips. Allah, he looked at me and he kissed the pillow. I take off my makeup when I go to bed at night because I'll be darned if that pillow is going to get more action than me. Marriage is tough, though. I have to admit, all relationships are hard. Whether you're single or you're just getting married or if you're married. You know, I was thinking about it, and if we were to describe our relationships in a song, you know, a single girl who's dating would probably sing, breaking up is hard to do. And then an engaged woman, she would probably sing, "Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married." And the married lady, she'd probably sing, "Wasted days and wasted nights." There's plenty of wasted days and nights when you have kids, no? But you know what? I freak out on how Chicanos talk about their kids. I saw a friend of mine at Walmart, and that's where we have family reunions. And hook you up with taquitos over at the frozen aisle, But I was at Walmart and I saw my friend and she says, "You should see my daughter. She's cuter than shit." I hope so. And then her husband says, "You should see my son, bro. He's smarter than shit." And if he's not, does that make you shit for brains? Yeah, all I kept thinking is, don't tell me your kids are sweeter than shit. I don't want to know how you came to that conclusion. But you know what? Marriage, I love being married, but you know what? I think if I had the chance, I'd probably have one of those prenuptial agreements, a marriage contract. And I don't know what forms the attorneys are using, but I think the cellular phone companies have a handle on this one. I'd start the contract by saying, "Okay, honey, when it comes to intimacy, you get 500 anytime minutes." Till the kids come, and then that's restricted. Oh, and you get 1,000 weekend minutes till we turn 40, and that's cut in half. And for those nights when you're not in the mood, you get 300 rollover minutes. And let's get something straight. Roaming is not an option. Can you hear me now? I'll tell you what, getting old should not be an option, but I'll tell you what, I never thought I would be vain about my age until my age started to show my veins. I used to just pluck my eyebrows. Now I gotta schedule a hair maintenance day. And if it isn't bad enough, I don't get, I feel like my parents must have, but I don't get the new fashions the kids are wearing. Have you seen them? Baggy clothes, 10 times too big, with a price tag on every article of clothing. I can see the new fad coming. The babies, when they're born, they put those tags on their ankle bracelets and their wrists. There'll be toddlers hanging out. Check it out, dude. 8 pounds, 10 ounces. They'll have gang names like Rash Daddy Jammer, Poop Duty Talcum Butt. And you guys, I'm sorry, but you wear those big old pants, you walk 3 steps and you gotta pull them up 3 steps. I'm right in line with that fashion because I put on a pair of panties the other day that had no elastic. Walk 2 steps, pull them up. And the girls, you guys, I love Latina women. We're voluptuous. But when did it become sexy to hang your pants out? I was born 30 years too late. I'd be hot right now. Except for to pierce my belly button, I'd have to steal a hubcap. There'd be a poor Indian over at Isleta filing a report. Officer, a really big lady, she came over here and she took my hubcap. She was running away and I saw her put it on her panza. Aye. And the lingo. I don't get the lingo the kids use. I think I look pretty good for my age. I'm not going to disclose how old I am, but I'm a grandma. And I was feeling pretty good, and this young man walks up and he goes, "You're the bomb, baby. You're the bomb." And I said, "Oh, sorry." So I try to fit in. I really did. I really wanted to just feel like part of the crowd. So when this other young man came up to me and he said, "Hey, what's happening there, big dog?" I said, "Oh, nothing much. And you, Mama?" Yeah. Getting old is a drag. Latinas, you're out there, right? Clap your hands. Man, we are awesome women. We can bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan, make us mad and we'll scratch your eyes out. And don't mess with my man. Right? You know what? I'm not from here. Not like Steven and Chaz are originally from here. Actually, I had to find some place where I could fit in. I'm originally from Colorado. And I was passing through Albuquerque. And there's only one reason why I moved here. It's because I saw a big red sign that said Gorditas with an arrow pointing into a restaurant. I said, man, any place that caters to fat girls, I'm moving there. Yeah, I live here now. It's a blast. I love living here. And you know what? I know I'm making fun of my raza, but you know what? Even Jeff Foxworthy does with those, you're a redneck jokes, except for here in New Mexico, we have vato locos. Those are those guys that wear the wife beater shirts, and a bandana, and you're a vato loco when you can't ride the big rides at the state fair because Bobo the clown is taller than you. You're a vato loco when we can use your hairdo, your girlfriend's hairdo, as a windbreak. And you're a vato loco when you take your dog to the vet because he has tics. And girls, I'm not leaving you out. You're a vata loca when you can say volumes with 4 phrases. I'm saying, for reals. I'm saying, for reals. Que no? I'm gonna actually have a basket in the foyer after tonight's show, and I expect you all to be very generous. You did save a lot of money from the state fair tonight. I'm going to send a bunch of vato locos to Disneyland to broaden their horizons. And I'm confident they'll come back singing songs like, "It's a small barrio after all. Super que la a la mori, hijo de la patada." I know a couple of them are going to be picked up by the Mickey Mouse Club. MICKEYMOUS. Mickey Raton. Forever let us hold our mousetraps high. And it's tough growing up Chicano in the new millennium. I recently was able to afford my first computer. Can you believe that? I was so excited. I can finally get on the internet, email, surf the web. I told my tia, I said, "Auntie, I'm so excited. I can get email." And she goes, "Email schmeemail." I go, "What?" She goes, "Oh, I've been getting emails since before there was an internet, since long before there was computers." And I said, "Oh, see, how's that, tia?" And she goes, "Oh, it's easy. Every day I walk down the sidewalk, up to the mailbox, I look inside, mail." My name's Virginia Gonzales. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.